of one specific reason: the goals, the riches of the soil. That's why they are doing that. Let no one fool you. The reason why they are always doing that is because of the riches of this continent. If not that, why would they care about what is going on here? Let's look at what he has to say.
Burkina Faso, this West African country, illustrates today the dramatic failure of the military junta in power since the coup d'etat of 2022. In 4 years, the country has gradually isolated itself from the international community, been suspended from several regional and international organizations, while fundamental freedoms are methodically reduced. At the same time, the security situation has worsened. More than half of the territory is beyond the control of the state, and several million Burkinabe have been displaced and need humanitarian aid. After more than 10 years of fighting terrorism with the support of France and Europe, cut off from its former partners, Burkina Faso is sinking into chaos. It has become a sanctuary for Islamist terrorist groups and organized crime, posing an increasing threat to its neighboring countries, the most economically dynamic in the region, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo or Benin. This resolution rightly reminds us of the support from civil society and humanitarian actors. But we must also take on a strategic responsibility, strengthen our support to neighboring states that today form the first line of defense against the destabilization of all of West Africa. Because when West Africa falters, it is Europe that will falter.
All right, I guess you have heard what he has said specifically. Now, there was a challenge in there in the European Parliament from one Belgian minister. He actually challenged that and he exposed a lot of things. But we will go to that. But you know, many times Captain Ibrahim Traoré has been educating his people on some of these things. Remember one of the interview where he's been asked about those things, and Captain Ibrahim said something. He said something. There is no freedom of speech in Europe. There's no freedom of speech in the white man's land. Everything that they thought they knew today is being learned from Africa. They learn those things from Africa. Let's listen to what Captain Ibrahim Traoré have to say concerning some of these things in the past.
Freedom of expression in France, there is not. If you do not align yourself with the ideology of the authorities, they hunt you. On the TV set, there are journalists who are hunted over there. We saw that recently. Lately, the Claudia who have been expelled from the RFI. They are journalists, right? Journalists who have experienced, right? Yet they chased them out of that radio station. Why were they sacked? They were sacked just for their sharing their opinions. So there is no freedom of expression there. Today, look at the wars that are going on. Are you crazy as a journalist to go make certain report? It will never happen, you dare not. When the Ukrainian-Russian war began, they sacked lots of Russian media in France. That's what freedom of expression is all about. Every freedom has its limits. When the peasants, the yellow vests and others are out, they beat them well. They wanted to express their